Tribe of Noise Music. 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 Tribe of Noise Music.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got?
Tribe of Noise Music. Tribe of Noise Music. Tribe of Noise Music. Tribe of Noise Music.
TFC all-time high. Dude, my one punt on TFC outperformed everything on Pulse Chain probably for the whole year. Like, if Pulse Chain cannot outpace my TFC hit, period. Random coin, on Pulse, quick swap. It's too easy, bro. Richard, why'd you write the playbook and then tell the Chads how to rip, brother?
Tribe of Noise Music.
Why'd you do that, brother? I mean, oh my God, you taught the boys how to ball, brother. My God, we got 60 on X, 20 on YouTube, 2 on Twitch. Oh, is the audio a bit wrecked? Fuck.
Noise Music.
No.
Tribe of Noise Music.
Get punished, Richard. Bam. Get
Tribe
fucked.
of Noise Music.
All right. I need an audio checkup. We have the chat is booming. Make YouTube chat great again, guys. I've given away more BEPE and more ticker Chia than you can afford. Period. End of story. Xch.trade. It's part of the title. I don't have to joke around about it. Uh-oh. What's up, my Twitchies? How you doing, dude? Oh my God. I'm euphoric. I'm euphoric because of the money go up. The green candle go up. The green candle goes up, makes me euphoric. Guess what? Richard Hart has 16x to do on Ethereum before he can even have a chat with me about anything. He was wrong for 5 years straight, but we're not making it all about that. Let's go straight to Twitter. If you guys are following me on Twitter, you might be seeing one of the most hyperbolic trends that I've ever been a part of. And I've been part of some hyperbolic trends, I swear to you. But I don't ask you for anything. Why do you wish I wasn't going after RH so much, dude? Do you guys know that RH is a narcissist? Richard Hart is a narcissist. If you make fun of his big fat titties, he fixes the front end. There's a bug on PulseX now. Ooh, you want free marketing, Richard? I'll give you some free marketing, Richard. You want to block everyone who's ever followed you ever because you've been wrong for 7 years, 9 years, 20 years straight now? It's not he's been wrong about everything. He's always lied and framed everything. He's a piss. Crypto influencers repost this stream. That's what I'm talking about. I don't do any game. I don't game. Audio is gold. Just had to skip back 10 seconds. Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I think I might have been playing my music. Winter post. Repost this stream, guys. Let's chill. Guys, do you want BEPE and Ticker Chia to go up? I don't ask for anything. I don't have sponsors. I don't do nothing. No one's paying me a dime. Whoops. Nobody's paying me nothing. I'm just doing what's Gucci. And I am euphoric, and that can be problematic sometimes when trading. So streaming can be better than trading when all your bags are going up at the same time. It can get a little bit overwhelming, even for someone who's dialed in. But luckily, I don't have to worry about this because if you're actually a follower of mine, I'll give you Pulse Chain Alpha real quick before we get into the real alpha, because Pulse Chain's for Jeets right now. It's Jeet Central. Dump your bags, Richard. Dump them into Pulse Chain, and that's the only way the number's going up anyway. So chop chop, Richard. Chop chop. I'll give credit where credit is due. What is good, Gucci Sandy Beach? What is Gucci Sandy Beach? Richard Hart products are down 16x. So everyone that wants to just tell me I'm crazy, doesn't matter what you say, right? Right. Correct. This is a coin I talked about from all the way down here. I was just like, dude, it's trending different. Somebody's actually trying to do something. Distribution's fair. Okay, do you understand that? So when the distribution's fair, things have a chance to go up. So I got to 10x or not 10x, but you know what I mean. I got this much more buying power on Pulse before Pulse even started doing its limp cock 15% gains, which is fine because now I have more than ever. I'm trying to show you rather than, guys, this is a wrapped version of a token on a different chain. So if you're just sitting there looking at the liquidity, first of all, those are the type of pools you should look for. I talked about this 17x lower, literally. Gave away so much for free. Got cooked. I got so cooked. Look at this, dude. This is not a fucking drill. That means I got all my money back and I have a fuckload of the token still. Are you registering? Is it clicking? Okay. When you move against the market, a little goes a long ways. Because if I bought all the way down here, I can sell just a little bit, and I'll be buying back higher. But guess what? Now I can have all my XCH leverage back because I took a risk to buy BEPE, and the risk paid off 100-fold, right? Right. You know what risk you took over here on Richard Hart's product? For years, you talked about it. For years, he told you it was better performance. For years, he told you it was better game theory. For years, he told you that he was a genius. But guess what? He's 16x down. 16x to Ethereum. This, you guys can get mad at me all you want. You can make memes of me all you want. It's the guys that need this for money, right? Like, if when you don't need the money as much, and when I say need, it's like, what is your desire, right? Is your desire to be so rich that no one, or is your desire to learn so you can always be in a good position? My desire has always been to learn so I can be in a good position. And guess what? I learned my way out of staying fucking wrecked because I sold probably like up here because I was like, fuck, this isn't going to work. And then I sold as much as I could anywhere bullseye dart in here for ETH. Then ETH outperformed crazy. And now I'm like, fuck, I'm in such a better position. And I get to make fun of Richard Hart. What a win for me. Win for me. L for Richard Hart. F's in the chat for Richard Hart. He has been lying for so long. Sickening. It's sick. It's sick. It's piss. It's sick and piss. Let's go through the comments, guys. Jay Perry, what's good, brother? Oh, yeah, before I go into the comments, just retweet this link right here. Actually, we probably have a YouTube. We probably have a Twitter link now, auto-generated. Here we go. This is the one you need to retweet. Go ahead, blow it up. I've had like 5 million impressions this month on Twitter. It's insane. Everything I'm saying is resonating with so many people, dude. RH works for us. Let everyone know, too. Like, and this, if you want people to subscribe and make these chats great again, go ahead. Richard owes us 100x. Probably more than that. Retweet all this shit, brothers and sisters. This is the message. Look at this. Get on your knees, Richard. You owe us now 100x or bust. I'm not selling your shit anymore. I got more of it than I ever thought I'd have. I run the show now. I traded for ETH, got 16x leverage on your entire shit. And I got way more cool coins because I stayed in ETH so I could just not be stupid. Because it's easier to bridge from ETH. Another thing you need to know is so much easier. You can bridge anywhere from ETH immediately. Pulse chain, yes, they're working on it. The good guys are working on it, but the main guys for the chain are not working on it. They don't want that because it's an extraction value chain. It's all about narrow pathways and deception. And I learn these shits quick, brother. I am like a little crypto hawk. And I call what I call. I've called BEPE. I called ticker Chia so many zeros ago. It's sick. I gave away so much. It's sick. And I will keep pushing this shit so hard because I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing anything wrong. Nobody's paying me a dime. This is just my thoughts on crypto as I move through it. On Twitter, you guys can follow the entire journey. This is just a man's journey through crypto, and I've been about 6 or 7 years now. And guess what? Your boy's getting lethal with it. Lethal with it. I'm not a genius. Like, I wouldn't go online like Richard and tell everyone I'm a genius because it's stupid and it's bad optics and it's piss. So yeah, make sure you do all that. Get this party started. I have a Telegram group if you'd like to be in the Telegram group. Please don't show all my shit. If you'd like to be in the Telegram group, just DM me on Twitter. I follow back everyone on Twitter that wants to join the party. I never unfollow people. They all block me. Half of these people block me. Racker Michelle, Moon King, Tiger King, Richard Hart, basically everyone that's like weird as fuck. Hexy Bastard. And I'll make a career out of embarrassing them. All right, Richard Hart. Let's read a couple things, guys. Richard Hart, you got your followers absolutely fucked, mate. 16x worse results than Ethereum. You are a bluff artist. How can you frame everyone out of this one? You lost so bad. You talked so much S. Belittled so many people. You can't block everyone, big boy. Here's the results. You want to see a chart? 16x Ethereum up against limp crap $3 billion pulse. Do the math in your head. I don't really have to do much of it for you. Let's go. I'm going to promote this one to the top. So I want you to retweet this stream probably more than anything. We got 183 watching over there. And make sure you hit the notification bell, all that shit. Sorry for spamming because it does 3 different auto-generated bot thing. All right. Yes. Here's the stream. And then let's go through some topics today, right? Oh, there's a bug on PulseX. Oh, $3 billion. Oh, red team, blue team. Hey, Breathe and Crypto Coffee has to be nice enough to let them know. Get off your fat ass, Richard. Do something for once other than siphon money. You fucking pig. And then obviously we'll look at Ticker Chia and the art. If you want to just be involved in great memes and art, that's going to be Ticker Chia and BEPE. Oh my God, Gene Hoffman, the CEO of Xch, set a reminder on our upcoming space. Bermuda Capital, Trent Martensen, CEO of Bermuda Capital, the unintended consequences of massive index ETF adoptions. If you like to learn stuff, actually, instead of just being fed lies and garbage for years, go ahead and watch that with me. I'd be live streaming that tonight. Obviously, you can see other people are interested. Backed by everyone. Oh, yeah. So internet money. People are talking about Richard not promoting shit. Richard doesn't promote anything that's good. He promotes everything that's garbage. Richard is a garbage can, and he's been feeding lies for 5 years, and the bill is already in. I don't care if the shit pumps 30x. He owes everyone $1 billion. He owes everyone $100 million. He owes Rackham $100 million. He owes everyone. Dude, if this... I just want everyone to know, if Pulse Chain works out, I'm buying 3 more houses. So, Richard, pump my bags, bro. All this bullshit, your back's against the wall now. Your back's against the wall. If you don't perform, you're a fucking scammer for life. And guess what? You already gotten fucked up in Panama for, what? Getting robbed. Who gets robbed in Panama? People that do shady shit. Lost it all, wrote about it, begged the embassy to get him out. Got all his money back, lost it all again. Leverage trading. Bitcoin cried about it in his blog. Right? Now he's doing all this back talking and bullshit again. Retard frame Olympics. Oh, excuse me, I'm not going to say that word anymore. That's wrong. My mom got pissed at me about that not too long ago. But Artard, we'll call him an Artard because he's a fake smart guy. He's been back talking and siphoning money constantly while everyone bleeds out to Ethereum 16x. Do you understand? Richard was the one that constantly pointed out opportunity loss in crypto. If you're in the wrong crypto and it moves against the market, you get so swamped. And guess what? $3 billion is not a new coin. If something is sloshed with $3 billion into a new token, but there's money there, guess what? It's an old fat lard of turd. And it's down so bad against Ethereum. And other coins aren't down bad against Ethereum. I'm telling you. I know you don't look if you think that. All these guys that went all in, they have to beg you to keep buying. Don't buy their bags. Buy a little bit of like some shit. I already outperformed all their shit with TFC. TFC got outperformed all their stuff. And there's 2 other ones too. So TFC alone outperformed my entire Pulse Chain portfolio, and it just launched, and it was just a new thing, and it had plenty of liquidity. I got my money back out and still have all my shit. Do you understand? Richard is a liar. Richard is a fraud. I'm not saying anything about what's legal in the middle of Russia or Finland. I'm not a lawyer. But Richard sold you a dream, and he back-talked his way to riches. You'll notice when the top of EHEX, Richard had more luxury goods and watches and shit because that's what he's always wanted because he thought that would actually make him cool. Which in hindsight, I realize now he just has a social IQ that's low. That happens when you stare at your computer for 30 years straight and never have a girlfriend or whatever the fuck, you know. You freaking fat dork. And then he talked S about everyone, dude. He talked S about everyone in the industry and belittled them. Let's go to Xch.trade and show you some bullish charts. I'm not streaming long for today, by the way. This ain't no 2-hour stream. I'm getting to the point. Oh my god, dude. I'm sketched out about these games right now. So just be clear, I'm on edge. So we were shilling these new coins on this new it's not a new chain, but it's a new meme. They're just starting to really catch a flow with their memes and their altcoins on Xch, but Xch is different because it uses cats, right? So actually the tokens do have value and nobody owns, even if somebody does own a lot of it, which it doesn't matter as much, it's not vapor. Like these liquidity pools are real. The money is actually sitting in there. They're actually individual people. It's not all just vapor. Like Pulse Chain is all smoke and mirrors. I've been watching it for years. It's all smoke and mirrors. What's up, fam? All smoke and mirrors. I am curious. If it was you, was it from a cat big time scratch or a dog bite or even cancer? I'm just curious. Thanks. I'm curious if it was you. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, stitches on my nose. How'd you notice that? Did you really notice that? Oh, I think I must have posted about it. That's hilarious. Yeah, in my DMs and my everything's going parabolic for me on socials. So hit the like, join the party, do a drug test on air. That's all people ever say about me. They're like, oh, he won't sell anything. Oh, he won't do anything. Oh, let's just say he's a drug addict. Nice, dude. This shit's so easy to me now. It's not even, I wouldn't even want drugs to fucking be this limp about my fucking ideas. This is the game's already over. The people that won already won. The 16x leverage against the market, you already won. You don't have to be like on edge now. I'm not on edge. You know what is on edge constantly? Versace, Ferrari, Vegas, apartment, Patek 9000 Eno. It is on edge constantly. Do you see all the green on this? This has been like this for months. I don't even know what these tokens are, but they probably just could have made you rich. I probably should have known about them. I know about BEPE. And this website really does kind of suck. As far as loading speed, everything about it's great. Thanks for reposting the stream, everyone. Continue to repost the stream. Just let everyone know, I do not care what happens to Pulse Chain. I have more of it than I ever could have imagined. And it got outperformed by everything, no matter what. Richard Hart was wrong about everything. Just like to remind everyone that. You know who wasn't wrong? Me. Do you see that parabola? Do you think that's fallen out? Oh, Richard. Hey, Richard Hart, did this fall out of the parabola, dude? Hit me with that crypto pro tip. Ding dong. I was talking about this shit before, right when it was like going to all-time highs again for like, there's like this dip right here. Unrecognizable price. Unrecognizable. I gave away hundreds of thousands down here. I regret it. I regret it. You want to see another parabola? Give me a sec. Oh, shit. I called this like, see, I like to buy all-time highs, kind of like the first all-time high of something. Not like the beginnings, because I don't know what's going on back then. But then you can see who's accumulating a little bit. And I trusted it because of the supply was, look at this, 10 million supply. 10 million. There's only 10 million, dude. Everyone has 10 million of Richard's coins, and he has 100 trillion of them. Think about it. Think. Money siphoning or money making? Oh no, there's a giant candle. I'm going to sell all my bags. I guarantee that we'll be right here in about 4 hours. It's up 1,000% on the 30-day, and I talked about it over 30 days ago on stream. That's insane. I did not even think that would happen. I just knew it was lit. I just knew it was lit because of the memes and the community and all that. So yeah, Xch.trade. Don't be shy. Everything on Chia will not get you rugged like over on Ethereum. Everything on Ethereum gets you rugged, dude. All the Chia shit. It's Chia Lisp. It's a different language. It's proof of time and space. It's more efficient. It's still mining the old school way, but it's just using different storage. Okay, so it's just more eco-friendly. There's more individual nodes than any other thing. This is stuff that we've been talking about for years. And I'm not saying we were talking about the meme coins came out like 2 months ago. What am I supposed to do? I'm just here to report the news. Let's go to a different site. Well, so Xch.trade. If you want to know more about that stuff, you can just DM me or like tag. If you So Richard's whole plan was to wait for ETH to pump, right? Well, if this outperforms Pulse, Ethereum's done and Richard's gone. He'll be gone. Not only will he be gone, he's going to take as much as he can with him. Watch out for another sacrifice too. So like that looks a lot better than Pulse, right? Right. And let's talk about what's in the top 100 real quick. I'm not afraid to do that. I've never even done that before, I don't think. But I don't own any of this stuff because I don't like to be last to the party. These guys are last to the party. Like this is more like, oh, what do you want to invest in crypto that all moves together, kind of. Cardano absolutely just dominated Hex in every single way. Richard talks so much shit about it. So did Sui. So did Chainlink. So did Avalanche. So did Bitcoin Cash. So did Stellar. So did Uni. Unos, whatever the fuck that is. Shiba Inu destroyed Richard Hart products, every single one, because Richard Hart siphons money off of the chain all day long for a living and waits for ETH to pump it and has $3 billion of sacrifice money in a wallet that everyone boasts about. Idiots. Monero just destroyed Pulse Chain and Hex by 100x probably. BEPE 100x. Everything 100x better. Uniswap just 30% up on the day, 100x better in every single way. The Richard Hart products won't make it on this screen. You know why? I want to give you a little news flash, everybody. Richard Hart products will never be on this stream because people that own these websites know Richard Hart is a scam artist. Repeat after me in the bathroom mirror. Most of these coins are not scams. Yeah, they have dumpers and shit. It's a market. BNB. Founder went to prison. Guess what? Wildly outperformed anything Richard Hart's ever done in his entire life. Solana's wildly performed in every single way, metric, everything. Everything Richard Hart is a liar. Everything outperformed. I could do this for hours. Why isn't Hex on this list? Because they don't want people losing their money. I didn't call it anything. It's just shit that I'm buying. I just put on the internet, and then I just look back on the internet, and then I can say, oh, I told you that. Ding dong. I have a Twitter. I post everything on Twitter. I also have a private Telegram. No pay. You don't have to pay for anything. It's all free. Everything I do is free. There is no button you can press on my account that's going to lose you money, except there might be some spam Richard videos, and you might get reverse marketed into buying his products, which will go down 99% at some point harshly. So don't hodl that shit. If you have Richard Hart products and you were thinking hodl for life, you fucked up so bad, dude. So incredibly bad. You got so incredibly destroyed. You lost so much money to the market. And Richard did not lose money. Richard made money, even though he bought the $3,800 top, wrote it down to now, crying like a little bitch and hiding in the middle of nowhere. Trying to read the chat. And everything Richard deserves every single word that I'm uttering in every single way, every single form, every single fashion. He's been constantly wrong forever, except for 1 7-month pump that he had, and he sloshed all the funds into a sacrifice that he's sitting in a wallet and trading poorly. Oh, no. Ticker Chi is about to break 4 cents. I told you guys, those big dips, dude, they're getting eaten up because the people actually want the coin. I'm going to teach you a little something about price discovery right now. When a coin comes out, it's not supposed to go straight down, right? Because why would it go straight down? It's because everyone already bought it? Yes. So a sacrifice is just already buying a coin mixed into a little couple loopholes so Richard doesn't go to federal prison. And then he gets $3 billion and he gets to send the chain to zero and then send it right back up and say, look how I saved all of you guys again. Exit the PSYOP. Exit the PSYOP. Exit the PSYOP. There should be a little sign everywhere with Richard's face on it that says, exit the PSYOP. That's a casino. Just trade over there. You'll make money trading over there because they're tricking normal people into holding forever. So guess what you get to do? Richard shouldn't have told everyone the meta and then told everyone to hold after he told everyone the meta. And then guys like me just paid attention to the meta and always traded. And I still have 60 stakes though. So Richard Hart works for me. Richard Hart works for me. Richard Hart works for me. If he doesn't do 100x, he's off the world map forever. And don't get it twisted. If Richard Hart, something happens to Richard, I don't know what the hell. He's running from the police, international police. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not wishing ill will on anyone. I don't want anyone to get hurt. They can get arrested if stuff happens, but whatever. Like, if he loses that $3 billion, guess who doesn't get it? You. If Richard gets the money seized, guess who doesn't get it? You. If Richard's, for whatever reason, something happens, anything can happen to anyone, in 95% of the chain is in his wallet and $3 billion liquid. Guess who doesn't get it? You. Guess who gets it? The government or Richard, because he can buy more stuff at the top that holds value. And then he can tell you how more rich he is. But guess what? That shit never works out. People that want greed, people that want instant access to funds for no reason, the people that want and desire that generally fail because their mind is not, they're just going on human will. They're just effing their lives up over and over again. Yeah, exactly. He is already on the run. He's always been on the run. He's always been on the run. Richard Hart has been on the run since he was 19 years old. Does anyone realize that? Like, it might not seem like it in his stories. He might say he traveled the world. Guess what? He escaped the world because he doesn't like US, the greatest country in the world, rules. He thinks they're unfair. He thinks the rules are more fair on a little island in the middle of Russia or a little village in the middle of Russia. He thinks the rules are more fair there. He thinks it's harder for people to find him there. So you're welcome, dude. You're welcome. I'm calling the bottom. Richard Hart works for us now. I've been here. I've been grinding. The people that love this stuff is going to buy it anyway. I keep telling everyone, I have more Pulse Chain assets than I could ever have had before. So I'm happy because I just traded my way out of it. But in Hex, I got a lot of money from Hex too the first run. It was crazy. So you just got to understand, like, depending on your position, if you don't have much money over there, and it's just your first time, it's different than, I'm so glad I didn't lose 99% purchasing power on Richard Hart's stupid tickers, dude. Sloshed, sacrifice, fake, vapor money. Check the monthly on Pulse. I don't care what the monthly looks like, dude. It's so down. I don't care. And if I'm right about this and this shit just tanks compared to ETH, I'm going to get so wildly popular. And if it goes up, I don't care because then I'm rich. You see, that's called negotiation, Richard. Negotiation 101, Richard. You understand? You have to make me extra rich now, super rich, in order for your career to even exist. And I don't have to do shit. Except watch you, because you walked down a path from 5 years, enriched yourself, and lied. Yeah, I think so. That's what everyone in my DMs is telling me, but I don't know what the, So, dude, and I'll call out all these Jeets, and a lot of the guys on Pulse Chain that are shilling are naive. Like, I think RG3 and all those guys, like, I don't think they're bad guys. I think Rackham and all them are bad dudes, but like, I think that they're just naive and they just want to be movie stars. I put up the video a couple of days ago, the lowest of stakes. The highest of stakes is the worst video I've ever seen in my life, and it's the most pathetic human sacrifice I've ever seen in my life. And if that camera even came near me, and I was anywhere in the state that that camera was in, I would immediately dive directly off of the building. Like, I would jump. Like RH Max too. Like, RH Max is a great dude. RH Max is like one of the best dudes ever. He just believes Richard's message that he's trying to help the world. And I'm here to tell you, Richard doesn't give a fuck about the world. He gives a fuck about one thing: aggravated tax fraud and the police. That's what he's caring about right now. He's not coming out there giving you roadmaps. He gave you a 2-month bullshit roadmap and he mistimed it. Like, he just started pumping. So he's not in. He's not locked in. Richard is not locked in right now. He's nervous. He's on his heels. He bought the ETH top. That's not good for you, because he's not going to be confident in smashing by. So that's why I'm telling him to FOMO all the sack bags. FOMO the sack bags, dude. Save your career. FOMO the sack bags and save your career, dude. What color Lamborghini should I get, Richard? What color? That nice dark green that Rackham Rochelle likes so much, while he milks your users to zero. Hexy bastard probably bought a little Escalade. He probably thinks he's a gangster. He probably has a little something he's looking for. Matty All In bought that Space Mobile. What the fuck? All the guys that got away. Jack doesn't work for me because I don't really have money in Jack's stuff. So Jack doesn't work for me. No, and Jack didn't say he was the smartest dude in crypto. And Jack didn't belittle anyone who ever had an opinion. So Jack doesn't work for me. Jack works for himself. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do today. I'm going poolside. It don't matter how much supply these guys have. It's all vapor. You never know. Another thing, this question right here. Listen up. Listen. Sorry, I got a new monitor. I keep looking over there. Listen. You don't know how many wallets. Everyone thinks they can hawk my wallets, right? Everyone thinks, oh my God, there's this one wallet. Like, oh, you might have found my streaming trading wallet. Like, maybe. That I use as a donation thing back in the day, or whatever. Like, if you're good at crypto, you have 55 wallets minimum. If you think you know what Richard Hart has, you're dumb, because he's always lied about it anyway. Now he's not going to tell you the truth about it. He's going to say, I'm a billionaire, but like, I have this much ETH. It's all bullshit. Bullshit. You could never find all my wallets. It's impossible, because they're not connected to each other. If you're smart, you separate. If you're smart, you have surface area. You don't want one vector of attack. If Tiger King goes to your house and says, give me all your crypto, and he's like, I'll blow you. No, if he says, give me all your crypto, and you're like, here's my crypto, and he gets like one of your accounts, or you do whatever, like, guess what? You have 55 more. 55 more. Talk about surface area. And that means the accounts that you use to degen, you can be more loose with your clicks. Oh no, I clicked something. Worst case scenario. Oh, I lost one of my 55 fucking accounts that you can spin up in half a second. You don't know what Richard Hart has. You don't know what anyone has. You don't know what I know what Rackham's not good at this. Like, that's the thing. Rackham's a business guy. He's not good at crypto. He doesn't know how to trade. He doesn't have the patience to use V3. He doesn't know how to get a good deal. He might know how, but he's too lazy. So if you just watch him fumble around like a ding-dong and go on Telegram and try to bring up stuff that he could potentially scam people on, it is what it is. Everyone's telling me I should be afraid of these guys too. They're like, dude, they're going to send people to your house. These guys are REKT, dude. These guys are on the fence, bro. Everyone acts like they're sitting back with their cigars. Dude, they're either in legal trouble, owe someone so much. You think these fucking scammers don't owe people money? Go to the biggest drug dealer in the area and ask him how many people owe him money. Find the biggest drug dealer in your area. Ask him one simple question. He'll probably be open about it. He'll probably say, I got 50 guys on my hit list right now to kill. So if you think me, with my turtle bags, these guys would waste resources to find me. They can't even put a V3 order in. They would have saved enough money to freaking help the community. They put in 12% slippage because they're lazy. You think bottom's in on I'm not, and I'll have Jack Levin on this show in 2 seconds. Jack Levin is 100 times the man that Richard is. And I'm not saying Jack Levin's projects are good. I don't even know anything about him. I don't know anything. I'm just telling you, Richard got 3 Billy sacks. 3 Billy. High level. Ethereum got 35 million for its pre-sale. It's done pretty well. Pulse Chain, 3 billion. And don't fade that shit though. Like, we are forcing Richard to put his money in for his career's sake. Richard Hart works for us. And spread the word about Richard Hart working for us too. Like, it's going around like wildfire. I can't even look at my Twitter anymore. Right? 1 BEPE equals 1 RAP BEPE. I mean, it's plain and simple. 2 different chains. Thank you for reposting the stream. Everything outperformed Richard Hart assets. Xch.trade is going absolutely nuts. Xch.trade, if you want to know about like how to be doing all this stuff that we're doing, because it's kind of hard. And that's another reason things are bullish, because it's not as seamless as Ethereum. That's what you want. You don't want to buy old bullshit. You want to buy new shit that people are just finding out about, that are just catching fire. That's what it's all about. Right? This whole chain is catching fire, dude. I probably made $5,000 on this morning. I swear to God. Between like extra dollars, not like what I had in there. And because this is not a drill, dude. There's $31,000 in 24-hour volume. That's plenty for a spot like me. I'm not selling my shit. If I did, I would sell 1%, literally 1. And no one else is either. Because I have 1% or whatever of the supply. Like, that's because I bought it early. I just did what people do. I didn't know about this at launch. I didn't know anything about it. But I said, BEPE sounds like Pepe, and this is a brand new chain, and this dude's social engineering and doing discords and doing giveaways, and that's what it's all about. So I just caught wind of that, and I knew about Chia, and I had experience with Chia, and I had NFTs from day one of Chia, and I had the whole XCH client, and I studied that stuff. So I studied that stuff, and I didn't buy at the time. I didn't know shit. But then I came back from a break with a refreshed mind, and I was like, these guys are doubling down. Are you kidding? Dude, this is pissed, dude. I hope keep selling. You'll see this later. I guarantee it. So all this FUD about Richard Hart is in me. If you see me highlighting something, it's not a scam, because why would I want to be involved in a scam? I don't even get paid from anyone. I can't even give you my money. You know how many people in my DMs are trying to pay me? You know how many times Tiger King has tagged me in the last 4 days? Tiger, and I've never read one of his things. I just comment and say something stupid. He's probably tagged me 450 times, and he's so stupid. He's like, dude, you don't know how to do business. I'm like, dude, I don't want to do business like the Tiger King. What the fuck? You have your dong all over OnlyFans, dude. I don't do dong shit. I don't want anyone's dong near my face. I don't want to see your dong in the profile picture. I don't think it's good marketing. I think it's embarrassing. If you ever saw me like that, I would have to have Bullish find me at my location and hire a few guys to beat me so brutally that I could somehow wake up from the idea that I think having my dong out in a camera is a good idea as a straight man. Or I don't know if he's straight. I don't know anything. All I know is I don't want to see his dong anymore. Yo, what's up? I'm an OG. Chester. I don't want to say the last part of that, Chester. Come on, Chester. This is family friendly, Chester. No, it's not. I've been going. Skid said Tom BEPE is the GOAT. If you're not following Tom BEPE, let's do a little more Twitter. I'm telling you, my Twitter is so absolutely dialed in right now. It's pissed. It's sick. It's crazy. And if Pulse Chain lags for 1 second, I am spamming Richard so hard. Oh, look at me. 500 live viewers on Twitter. That's pretty good for talking ass. Let's go. We're close to the near protocol. I got this up to 22,000 the other day from talking smack. Make sure you join the Bermuda Capital tonight. We're doing a discussion. 100K BEPE on the Tang Gang Discord. If you join the Tang Gang Discord, you get airdrops every day. I can barely figure out how to do the Tang Gang Discord. So good to see you, Chester. I'm a day 201 swapper on eHex. So yeah, they buy NFTs and do giveaways and stuff. I'm still not privy on that stuff because I'm new to like the scene, and I'm just trying to buy as much meme coin as I can right now before it gets saturated at all, because it's not yet. What the fuck? This is bullshit. This is the biggest bullshit I've ever seen in my life. Xch.com. Get that shit off my screen, dude. It lost everyone all their money. This is the real pump, guys. Don't be afraid to start selling. Wow, penny incoming, TFC. Ooh, if you don't know if you have Pulse Chain assets and you want to swap to something, dude, that will outperform Pulse for sure, and it has stick liquidity enough, like 200 bands, 300 bands. Dude, new weekly prizes every day over on XTH. Over on the Tang Gang Discord. Post your, dude, if you go in there and start posting your Shia address, these guys will help you out. They'll let you know what you need to do. If you need some money for a little transaction or something, you can always DM me. I'll send you XCH for a transaction, because the first one can get bugged up if you get an NFT and then you don't have any XCH. So I'll send you an XCH or whatever. Like, I'll help you out, learn about this community, but you don't have to dump all your money into shit, dude. Like, just chill. But if you want to reallocate, that's fine. Another one right here, Tang Gang Discord just won 169 PP token on Tang Discord. That's sick art, dude. I don't care what anyone says. PLSX has moved up 28.3% in the 45 hours. 100x to go, Richard. 100x to go. Chop, chop, Bretep. Chop, chop. So yeah, like, everything's pumping, but be chill, you know? Don't get out of control. No. GRC, if RH lost traded all his Bitcoin and it goes to 1 million, will he lose all legitimacy in the space? Absolutely he will. 100% he will. He's already lost his legitimacy in the space in my eyes. In my eyes, 555 viewers right now. 555 viewers. Richard, get wrecked. Let's read this. Great to see Pulse Chain doing well right now. We're only 11x away from breaking even. Let that sink in, fam. Let that sink in, fam. If you're new, it's fine. If you've been here, you got wrecked. Perma-wrecked. RG3 wrecked you. Toby1 wrecked you. Racker Michelle wrecked you. Richard Hart wrecked you. Hexy Bastard wrecked you. Moon King wrecked you. 11x to break even. That means you can buy forever before this shit even gets going. And it's not this thin. So I'm just here to say Richard Hart was wrong, not that his shit won't go up. Win 5,000 gold by raiding. If you want to raid tweets with this is what I'm telling you. This shit ain't going to end, brother. This BEPE thing ain't going to end anytime soon. This dude is a sick, twisted son of a gun. This guy right here. I'm going to let you follow him. I'm going to give you the alpha here. If you are not following this, you could probably make 35, 50 bucks a day just doing his giveaways. Xch, Chia, Tangang, Wizards, BEPE, HOA, all this stuff. I only own BEPE and Ticker Chia and Xch and gold. I think. This is the new gold emblem. Xch is a gold mine, dude. It really is. And I'm not telling people to blow smoke, dude. I already made enough. I already have my bags. I'm scared to sell them. Like, I'm more scared to sell that shit than anything, dude. For real. Like, it's not a drill. And make sure you let everyone know Richard Hart was wrong. Richard Hart was big wrong. Gold, yes, insane. Insane gains on gold, dude. Piss, it's sick, it's sick, it's sick, it's sick. So if you're in here and you support me calling out this bullshit that is the contradiction of the entire life of Richard Hart, I want you to spam my shit. Everyone's spamming it and doing a great job. This is all free. I am not getting paid a cent. My Twitter probably will at some point, and I'll let everyone know the numbers, dude. Like, if my Twitter blows up and I'm actually churning money from that, I will show everyone the numbers. I don't give a fuck. I showed everyone how much money I made on YouTube last cycle. You know, I was making like 4 G's a month or something. It wasn't even that much. That's all I'm saying. Like, it was 4 or 5 G's a month, but it was like I was not doing sponsorships. I was not doing that stuff. I was letting my crypto do the work for me. And I was telling, yes, Brizology. I made RH fix the front end in 3 days. What have you done exactly, loser? Exactly. 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 Bree-Tap, Richard, fix the front end. Make sure you follow Orange Gooey too. He's absolutely good. They're the masterminds behind all of this stuff. The future of finance, right here. You heard it here first. Richard Hart does work for us now. That is a good point. Spread the word. Spread the word. Use your muscle, RH. Look at this. Look at this thumbnail. Budget approved. Win Lambo, Richard. I'm keeping the money. I'll be here all cycle, boy. And you better 100x the literal crap out of that. Or you are so smoked. Go to my Twitter, find these pictures, spam them on everything. Make Richard Hart block you. Richard Hart blocks very quick. But he has to fix the PulseX bug today. So he might be busy. So you might be able to slip in a few good ones. You see what it says on the bottom there? Aggravated tax fraud and assault. Interesting. 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 Can he change? No, dude, that would take effort, bro. Effort would change 38% APY on the website. What's the APY now? 0? I think I had like a $3,000 stake that came out. It was like $41. It was so pissed, dude. Everything Richard cooked up was wrong. Oh, and let me say one other thing. before I get out of here. The reason centralized exchanges don't list Hex and Pulse Chain is because of Richard Hart. And it's because of centralized supply. When somebody owns 5% of the supply, guess what? Coinbase doesn't want to lose a large chunk of money to Richard Hart. Therefore, they use their brain and they say, no. And the reason PulseX doesn't have V3 is because Richard can't snake as much money off the chain forever without it being noticeable. Because guys like me will pinch those pulls out and earn yield like crazy. And not just me, the hundreds of me's that are supposed to be in the arena, but there's not in this arena. There's fake ones. But when you have 95% of the supply, it's all smoke and mirrors. I'm just trying to tell you. Doesn't mean it can't pump. We're pretty down bad. Doesn't mean we can't go down. Everyone will tell you otherwise. They'll all be watching my channel and looking for my calls up in this next cycle because Richard will fail them. Because Richard cares about one thing and one thing only. How much money he has in his account and how that makes him feel in his stomach while he's eating McDonald's all day. All right? Understood? Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you get it going. If you're in the BEPE army, if you're in the Ticker Chia army, I am spamming. If you're in the RH Works For Us campaign, I am spamming. If you're on the Tang Gang, I am spamming. If you're in Tao, I'm not spamming because nobody likes when I post about that. But I will make videos about it. There's other things I'm going to make videos on. I gave TFC a huge shout out today. Shout out to TFC, ticker TFC on Pulse Chain. If you have assets, I do think that one will outperform Pulse Chain by a lot of X's. Like, obviously, liquidity pool, you know what I mean? It's like, it's enough liquidity, and I know it'll outperform Pulse because I know the distribution. Everything Richard Hart has, the distribution is cooked, destroyed, game theory done. As far as how to hit price discovery and really keep pushing. He's not have his assets in that position anymore. And if EHEX hits all-time highs, I will quit everything in my life and retire and move to Nicaragua. If Pulse Chain hits all-time, I mean, if EHEX alone, which it won't, hits all-time highs, I'm moving to Nicaragua and I'll never go back on the internet ever again. Because I'll have so much money. It'll be sick. And if Pulse Chain does anything even remotely close to 100x, I'll be in Nicaragua with a Lamborghini that Rackham Rochelle picks out the color of. So don't get this twisted. Richard has siphoned money off of this chain for long enough. Smart people are doing the same. But this is a casino chain. There's nothing about Pulse Chain that is better than Ethereum. There is nothing. Not one thing. Hold on one second. Hey, I'm going to end it there. I got a friend that's waiting for me. Have an amazing day. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. You can sleep tight with Tao. That's for damn certain, dude. I don't even think about selling those at all. But I got to go. Have an amazing day. Hit the subscribe button. Yeah, guess what? BNB goes straight up in price. BNB goes straight up in price forever. Guess what? BNB founder not siphoning money from the chain constantly because he's rich as shit. Richard's fake rich as shit. Richard owes the government. Have an amazing day, guys. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate